Welcome to the first episode of Fun Finders, the show in which I talk about projects that will exist or do exist because of crowdfunding efforts. I'm your host, Jermaine, and this week, our first project that we're going to talk about, the first project that I instantly backed on Kickstarter, that project is called the True Cubes. Now, if you ever been to a restaurant or a buddy's house and you've seen those solid balls of ice in a drink, and you just wondered how did they do that? How did this establishment make that ball of ice? Then you went down the road of trying to create it yourself. There are a plethora of different items out there that allow you to create these ice balls, and I think I've tried maybe 4 or 5 of them, and all of them are a headache. I could never get a perfect sphere of ice, never, and they were always cloudy. They always tasted weird. I couldn't do it, and I gave up. I just, I'm just gonna use ice cubes from the refrigerator, and that's how I cool down my beverage of choice. So when a buddy linked me to True Cubes and I looked at their initial pitch video and I saw exactly what it was and what they were promising, instantly backed that Kickstarter because it looked cool and it looked easy, and they said it was simple, and they said they would be crystal clear, so I backed it. So essentially, True Cubes is an ice tray to allow you to create perfect crystal clear cubes for your drinks. Simple as that. I finally got my final product in December, and here's the packaging. That's the bag. You can see exactly what they're going for as far as the cubes go. Clarity, purity, flavor, and it's slower melt. It's supposed to melt slower than your traditional ice cube, and that's what it looks like. And as you can see, there's an ice cube in there, but you can't see it in the bottom because it's crystal clear. Now, that's what they're promising. And before we show you the end results, I'm going to have to show you what you need to do when you first get your True Cube in the mail. First thing you want to do is you're going to go ahead and wash it out. Wash everything out, because you don't know what they were doing with these before you got them. They probably came straight off the factory line, so be smart. Wash out your trays. After that, you're going to see there's a little fill line in the blue part of the silicone. You're going to fill up with hot tap water to that line. Now, again, I said hot tap water. That's what the instructions say. The instructions say fill it to that line with hot tap water. So that's what I did. After you do that, go ahead and put it in the freezer. It says 20 to 24 hours. I think I let mine sit for I want to say 2 days or so, just because I wasn't in the mood to get a drink at the time. Once that time has passed, go ahead and pull it out. Set it on your island or wherever you're gonna dismantle this thing. Take out the blue silicone from the gray tray, and then proceed to try to get an ice cube out. Now, as you can see right here, it is not easy as it looks. There are some instructions, some tips on how to remove the cubes. It says to remove both the silicone from the outer tray, pull from the side so you can loosen up the cubes, gently but firmly tap the side of the lower portion of the tray along the edge of a counter to help separate the top tray from the bottom tray. Now, I didn't do that. I'm just now reading these instructions. It says don't tap too hard because you might damage it. But as you can see, this took me some time. But once I was done, I was able to get it out. Now you can also see this cube's a little bigger than my glasses I usually drink my scotch out of. But we were quickly remedied that and got to pouring, and here we are right now. As you can see, there's a little condensation, but there is an ice cube in here. You can see the top of it, but it looks clear, right? And I have to say, even after the headache of taking it out of the tray, putting it in, it's still solid. Doesn't taste watered down. It's nice and cold, and I think they nailed it. This was way easier than trying to create an ice ball and freezing that and trying to take that out. Always, when I tried to create the ice ball, it would break in half in the middle. It wouldn't be a full sphere. Sometimes it'd be like an oval. It tasted weird. This tastes, I can taste my drink. It tastes great. Now I will link down below in the description where you can actually buy your own tray, your own True Cubes tray. They retail for $45. They create a 2x2x2 cube, 4 of them, and after a little trial and error, it wasn't that hard to get the ice cubes out. I would highly recommend this to anyone who wants to. If you're the type of person who likes to put ice in their drinks and can benefit from a device that allow you to create cubes that melt slower, so you can actually not water down your drinks, I highly recommend this. This is great. So that's gonna wrap up the first episode of Fun Finders. Tune in, subscribe. There will be more. I have a few projects that are coming up that I will definitely be talking about. And hey, it's not going to be just about items that have shipped. I will be talking about Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or any crowdsourcing websites out there. Projects I've backed, projects I'm thinking about backing. So if you have any ideas or websites that I need to look into, or items or technology or whatever that you think would fit with Fun Finders, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we'll see. I'll check it out. Until then, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.